childhood like, or your family? I've been there. I've been to that city.
Yeah. Actually, the city was a small town outside in Salvador.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, grow up was great. You know, I was like, I don't was that kid have everything.
Yeah.
But was enough to make me a happy child, and was fine. Was very good.
You weren't poor. You weren't.
No, I don't was
yet.
poor.
What did your parents do for work?
My mom was working in the school,
Uh-huh.
and she was be able to raise me, my two sisters very well.
So was your dad around or no?
My dad no was around,
Okay.
but she would take care very well. She
Oh.
was too.
She handled
Dad
it,
and
huh?
she handled very well.
Strong woman, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She
Is that
was.
where your toughness comes from?
For sure.
For sure. I mean, that's to come up from Brazil, from there, small town in that area, and make it all the way to UFC champ. That's a incredibly tough, mentally focused climb, right?
Yeah. Well, when I grow up, like I always wanna come to USA. I don't know why. Like I was a little Amandinha, and every time like one day I'm gonna live I'm gonna go visit USA. I'm always gonna live there. I always think that. And one day I grow up, like the life helped me. I think I say so much, and then I think the word, the energy helping me, it brought me here.
What would people say when you would tell them that?
It's like, this is very good, you know?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Because like the small city in Brazil is very small. Like
Yeah.
it's small, where I come from. I'm the only one who is successful in the city.
The only what?
The only one is like be able to get the dream come true,
Get
like
the
as like UFC, as a you know, like a famous person.
Yep.
I'm the only one in the city.
What's the name of the city you were from?
Pojuca.
Pojuca. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And do you, why'd you start fighting?
You know, this is one thing kind of in my blood.
Yeah.
My uncle was a Vale Tudo fighter at the time. Like, have that kind of fight set up in the streets in Brazil, and then they show up, they wanna fight, they fight, and then you know. And my mom was with him the whole time, helping him in this kind of fighters in the
Yeah.
street. And when I started like doing jiu-jitsu, and then since that moment I never stopped. I started like training kickboxing, all those things, and soon I did my debut in MMA. And since that moment I never stopped.
How old were you when you?
19 years old.
19 years
Uh-huh.
old. So, people see you, they got to know you as a grown woman and as a champion, as a powerful person, but you think that it's hard for people to realize how long the struggle was to get there and how big the dream was and the work and the toughness that went into that?
Yes, for sure. I know. This is the thing sometimes that I don't get it from the friends. Like when I started like become like the top 10, top 5, like I don't have a lot of followers, you know. Nobody follow me, nobody care about me. And then soon I become a champion, they think they know everything about me, and then talk about the things they didn't even know about me. And like just the kind of things I don't get about the fans, you know. And sometimes I get confused.
What do most kids you grew up with in that town, what do they end up doing with their life?
Honestly, like sometimes I feel bad listen things from there, and then most the kids that I grew up die already, and in drugs. Couple them like be able to do some things, but most of them already died. That's very sad.
Drug trade?
Yeah, drugs, things like that. I'm very upset for that. You know.
Was your area like a favela, or was it?
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't that?
A favela was small, like a country,
Yes, yeah.
Small city.
Yeah.
How old were you when you saw your uncle fight in the Vale Tudo, or did you see him fight?
I didn't even see him fight, but I saw pictures. You know, my mom showed me, and we be able to talk about me and my uncle, but he was old at the time already, and then.
Did that scare you to see that, or obviously not?
No, I think it was cool.
Why didn't you go down the path that other people did that didn't make it out? Why did you choose this path?
Honestly, like my mom, like always was honest with me. You know, she always tell me the good and the bad things about the world and life. You know, and I chose the good things. You know, I chose the follow the good way, and then to be a good person.
Did she have one lesson or one saying that she would always say to you, or do you remember anything in particular she would say?
Yeah.
Every mom does, right?
Yeah, every mom. The first thing, like, every time you go out, never drink anything somebody give it to you.
Yeah.
She always tell me, if you don't have it, don't drink it. Stay without drinking. If you don't have money, don't accept anything from nobody. And if you have, you go buy yours.
Yeah.
And I never drink anything, not even my friend next to me.
Yeah.
And I think this is kind of things that I always remember
Be
my
aware
mom.
of
Every
everything.
time that I go out, party, things like that,
Yeah.
she always tell me that. Tell my sister, things like that.
What's your mom's name?
Yvette,
How do you spell it?
Evete.
Same last name, Nunes?
Nunes.
Yeah.
That's my mom always was like that, very honest, because she was like this kind of like farmer, like tough woman.
Yeah.
She always like was very honest with that. If you do that, it's gonna be bad for you.
Yeah.
You know, and she always like explained things like that, how she grew up, and things, and we follow, you know, to be a good person. And that's why brought me here.
Yeah.